How's it going? Today we're gonna surprise Klandon for his birthday. A little potluck going on right now. You know, something small, some meat chan, some noodles, some fried chicken, some poke. If you got anything else you wanna bring, go ahead and bring it.
A little bit of ice. Anyway, I told him, I was wondering why Elijah was coming over. Like, what time do you finish? He says 4. So I wrote back, okay, I'll miss you.
It's going down. Too much weight in the front. Hurry up, let's wind down. Let's go.
Holy moly, holy moly, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Klandon.
Someone catch the 7, someone catch the 7.
Happy birthday to you.
Hurry up, blow this one up.
Oh, spit in the face!
You guys like spit, huh?
Frick, we lighted it too early.
Everybody.
Love you, bro.
So no rehearsal?
Oh, no rehearsal.
It's my life, so it feels weird, you know?
We pray for the hurricane that it doesn't come, so that we can just enjoy ourselves. God, we thank you for adding another year to our brother Klandon's life. We thank you for his hard work that he puts in for all of us, Lord, and the love that he shows us, God, and his just him being him, Lord, is a big blessing to us, God. And we just pray for many more healthy years to come. We pray for safe travels amongst all our brothers and sisters that may be on their way, and if they're not here, I hope they're doing something fun. Amen.
Amen.
All right. I didn't know where I was going. I was like,
Some final hill later and go mud sliding.
tomorrow is August 24th, beautiful Friday, and we'll be releasing my next single, Thank You, which was co-produced by my brother Klandon alongside Leslie Ludiazo from Team Live Animal, and excited to share this project with you guys. And yeah, I wrote that song about 2 of my best friends who have been a big part of my my life, big contribution to my spiritual growth and my intellectual growth, just growth overall as a person. And the reason why we're here today is to surprise Klandon again for the 2nd time. It is his birthday. Klan, I don't think you know this, but I wrote the 2nd verse about you. The lyric says, this journey ain't easy, but I'm grateful you're down the ride. I've fallen many times, and not once have you left my side, and it's true, because me and this guy bump heads a lot. Grew up together since we was babies. We're actually cousins, but I wanted to surprise him and let him know that all his hard work goes unnoticed, and the reason why I have these 3 up here specifically, I'm not the only one that he works hard for, and so yeah, the song is especially dedicated for you. So I love you. Well, I'm gonna let my brothers share.
Yeah, so surprise to you, brother.
Thank you, Blaze.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for, just like Johnny said, you never left our side, bro. I had a super dark time in my life where I didn't want to do music anymore. And I would get a text message from you almost every week to tell me and remind me that I have a gift, talent that could go places. And when I didn't believe in myself, you did. When I lost my parents, bro, you made it seem like this music career could help me, like, show their love, you know? So, thank you for everything. I really do appreciate you, man.
I do not have a heart jerker like these 2, but we officially are not friends at all. Yeah, I never asked to be his friend, but we grew up, or I grew up with him in the whole music scene together, I would say, and you know, from the beginning, he told me, "Wow, you guys suck." Dude. From that,
For real.
and then we, you know, we all grew, and we made connections, and you know, I'm glad he never left me. There was one point in my career where they were kind of, you know, stepping ahead, and I was still stuck at that same place, and you know, he never forgot. He brought me up with him, and then we started touring, you know, the mainland. We just did a tour in Japan together, and even for my career and stuff, he's the hard head that kind of makes sure, like, oh no, you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do this, and you know, I'm the guy just like do him, but he's like, no, you gotta wait. So thank you for being the hot head.
Oh boy. Well, not much people know my story, but I just started doing music full time last year, so I'm a year in it, and this is probably the most successful I've been. The first time was a complete fail, just terrible. But I met this guy through we had a gig together, and he was the first person I've ever met to tell me, like, oh, Sully, maybe you need to work on this, or maybe you need to do this different, or you're speeding up. And at the time, and he can tell you, I denied it the whole way. I was like, bro, I'm lying. Why you play bass? Like, come on.
What? You drum?
So you're the drummer. Oh, okay. Wasn't until like 4 months later, where I'm watching video, and he was telling the truth. He was right. Nah, but I owe a lot to this guy. He definitely helped me get to where I'm at. Like I said, was one of the few in my life that told me what I shouldn't do. When everybody was telling me, no, just do this. Nah, bro, you're so bad. This guy was the very one telling me the opposite, and that's what I needed. I needed to be humbled. And besides music, man, this is one of my closest friends. One of the few in my life that I can go to for just about anything. But yeah, man, love you, appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm not used to this. I'm definitely not used to this. I'm pretty articulate in any other situation, but I'm not gonna say much because I'm not used to things being about me. But I really appreciate all my brothers here. Shout out to 12 Noon and Midnight. Those are my bros too, Gabe and Fred.
Let me see something.
Let me see something. Cuz.
Honey.
Oh, hi. Let me see something. Please. Okay. Well, I've known Klandon since like high school days. Since I started playing music and he jumped in.
Since he wanted to make this his life.
Yeah. Wanted to make it my life. I did. But yeah. Bro, Klandon, whether he knows it or not, bro, he's probably one of the biggest influences in my life musically. You know, I learned almost everything from him, you know, from learning how to read music, how to call numbers, how to play certain licks. Bro, he used to dog on me all the time, like, bro, yeah, you okay, but you gotta do better. You know, bro, cause you know, I wasted a lot of time growing up. I didn't do it the proper way. I just wanted to party and drink and do drugs and just waste my time, bro. And one thing Klandon is, you know, like when people waste their time. And that's one thing that's good about him. He's very headstrong in what he believes in, and it made me who I am as a person and as a musician, bro. And if it, you know, I don't know what I'd be without you, bro. That's why I texted you earlier, bro. I really love you, bro. Okay? I thank you for all you do for me, and my family always there for me, not just musically, but through life, bro. All those deep talks. Yeah. But you know what? He wrote down all my sayings, so now we real good.
I get him.
Friends.
I'm
All my sayings,
gonna make one song.
But I love you, bro.
Love
Okay?
you too, Sully.
Freddie, he never do nothing for Freddie.
See what most people don't know. And see, this was actually planned because they was gonna wait to the end to have to bring me on in the set. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But see, my brother Klandon right here. I knew him since.
Where you from?
From Kipapa. I knew him since we were little, and just seeing where he's came from, and you know, in those young days. Ah man, hey. See when we're I'm not crying, bro. when we came up in Kipapa, you know, like we were just these kids running around with bare feet, you know, like playing football with no shoes on. But there was a plan for it. There was a plan for all of us to be together, and I'm thankful for Klandon because of his vision, and even for these guys here, his vision for these guys is amazing. And you guys ain't seen nothing yet. It's a blessing to just have him as a brother, as one of my best friends. He's been there every step of the way, and he will be there every step of the way for us too. And yeah, I just appreciate him so much. Love you, Klandon.
Gee. Brought up the violins.
So he's gonna start talking about all of us now.
But yeah, I especially wanted to do this. It's pretty much what the song is about. I wrote about my other best friend who couldn't make it today, Becca, and then of course Klandon. And it's about having a grateful heart, being thankful, and just showing gratitude towards the people who have really contributed to the growth within your life. And this is it. It is Klandon, but these guys too have been such a huge part of my life since day one, since the day that they stepped into it. And I couldn't be more grateful. So thank you to Klandon. And all of you too. I love you guys, man.
Love you guys.
Yeah. Stay tuned. You've been warned. That's it.
Lane, huh? This is your main camera.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh, I'm looking at that the whole time. What's up?
Hey, buddy.
The guy.
Oh, guys.
How's your friend? Hey, what's up, Fred? Oh, Fred.
Look, ain't denying it.
Fred behind the scenes.
Fred back there, just
POV.
You understand. You are in its truest form. You are my best friend. Every time I felt I've lost, you remind me that I have won.